Hi everyone, it's Dana. Today, let's see. I, you know, I want to cut down my papers for our spring journals using the Graphic 45 Once Upon a Springtime. So we're going to do that, but first I want to show you, I finally finished. I've been working on this for so long, and I finally finished the lace collage journal cover that we did. I took this to my sewing machine and quickly realized that was not going to work sewing all these down with my sewing machine, so I actually have completely hand stitched this entire cover, and it turned out just beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so happy with this. So I wanted to show you that because it's all done, and I put some lace on this edge here to kind of match this edge here, and I just love how it turned out. Really, really pretty. Really pretty. So I wanted to show you that. And we're not going to put our signatures together today simply because I am completely out of coffee dyed paper, and I don't have any coffee dyed paper to put in my journal, so I need to have a coffee dyeing session. I may do that this afternoon. So let's put the stickers and stuff aside. Put those up there. This is our cover. I'm gonna fussy cut this out right here and put it in one of the journals. Okay, so first I want to go through and actually pick out what I'm going to use as pages. I have gone ahead, before we do that, I picked up this book. I saw somebody, I can't remember, but look at these gorgeous images in this book. This is called Wildflowers of Britain, month by month. I got this on Amazon for, it was about $15, but there's like 170 pages, something like that. 100 and, yeah. If you go, not count the index, there's like almost 150 pages of images here. And they're gorgeous. Literally, this book is only, I think, 5.5 by 6.5. So literally the image is 4.25 by 6. So like literally the whole image could be a 4 by 6 journaling card. Perfect. Really perfect. So I picked that up and I'm very excited to play with that. So I wanted to show you that. I got that over the weekend. Okay. Let's put stuff aside here. Okay, so what we need to do is decide what we want to use as pages here. I know I want to use this. I just am very, like, I don't know how I'm going to cut this down. We're going to have to just look at that. So I'm going to put those aside. This is definitely a page, and I've got 2 of each. I'm going to cut both because I've got 2 journals that I can do with that. This is definitely a page. That's 2. This is definitely a page. That's 3. Yes, 4. This one's 5. This one is 6. Okay, what I've done with this one, with the other sheet of this, I literally just, I cut every stamp out. So that we can use them as embellishments. I thought we'd make some rosettes with those in the center. So I just have this piece kind of left over. I'm not sure what we'll do with that. Okay, so that's 6 pieces of paper here. I'm wondering, since we have 6 pieces here, I'm kind of wondering if maybe instead of cutting this straight, maybe I could fussy cut the fairies out and the little animals and the flowers. I think that's what I'm gonna do here. And the bunny image here, I think I'm gonna use this for images and I'm gonna fussy cut those out. Because anywhere I cut this, I'm gonna be chopping a fairy's head off or a bunny's head off, or I just don't think we'd be able to utilize this to its full beauty by cutting it as a page. So I'm gonna fussy cut these images out. So I'll do that later. So let me grab my trimmer because we have 6 pieces here that we can use. And then we'll add to it with other things, other kinds of papers. So I'm just gonna do 2 at a time here. Cut off the branding strip. And I'm just realizing as I put these in my trimmer, I'm gonna have to cut them 1 at a time because literally the pages are not the same size. And that happens sometimes with scrapbooking paper. So I'll cut off the branding strips here. And then I'm gonna cut them to 8.5 by 11. So we'll go 8.5 tall. Fun strips, and then by 11. Okay, so we have those. I'll do these separate. So I hope y'all are doing good. I have been super busy. Only got 1 video up last week. I'm hoping that will change this week as I don't have a whole lot going on this week other than today. I've got to take my daughter to the doctor and make sure that I've got these going the right way here. There we go. Because we've got print on the back. I really want this piece here, so I'm going to cut this off on this side, 8.5. So yeah, I've got to take my daughter to the doctor today, and then I should have the rest of the day to play, and I think that, I really need a coffee dyeing session. So I can get these signatures put together. Let me see, I lined that up with the 1 inch on the other side. It's a little bit longer, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It's much easier. I love these little fairies that are on this page. They make me smile. This whole paper collection makes me smile. So yeah, so it's been really busy. My son's birthday was this weekend, and so he wanted to, normally we just kind of, you know, all the kids kind of come over to my house and, you know, we have dinner and, you know, when it's somebody's birthday. And so he said over the weekend, I really want, you know what, this is cutting these fairies' heads off. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna cut somebody's head off, huh? Maybe if I go here, we'll just grab the top of her head right there, and then I'll turn it around and go 8.5. That way, I don't lose as much of the images. Like, we still have her face there. That's better. So anyway, my son had said, it's his 25th birthday. I don't want to cut her off. Well, we're going to. So he said what he wanted to do was he wanted to go to the movies with everyone. And so my son whose birthday it was, is a huge video gamer. He always has been. He, since he was very young, and he is a collector of even old, he has all of our old consoles. He just, he loves it. And just looking at the images here to see what we have. Can't quite make out what that one is, but that's okay. So the new Sonic movie came out, and so he wanted to go see it, and so that's what we did. We went and saw the new Sonic movie, and then we all went to dinner, and it was so nice, you guys. It's very rare that I get to be with all of my kids, like, out. You know, not here at the house where everybody got together at the house or something, you know. And it's been forever since I've been out, out someplace with all of them. And so it was really fun. So we went and we saw that movie, which was really cute, by the way. And then we just went and had dinner at Denny's afterwards. And it was just, I enjoyed myself so much. I just really, it has been so long since I've been out and about with all of them. And it was definitely a mama's fun time. So I had a lot of fun doing that. So we did that this weekend. Then I've been slowly going through all the stuff that I brought back from my sisters. It has been, wow, I've been back from her house for at least a couple weeks now. And I still had all of the stuff that I brought from her house, that she told me I could take anything I wanted. And I still had all of the stuff that I brought home, all over the floor of my craft room, all over one of my kitchen counters. And so I've been slowly working my way through all of that stuff. And boy, have I found some treasures. Because when I chose all the things to bring home, but we were going through it so fast that I didn't really have time to kind of appreciate, you know, what I was packing for myself. And so, I'm just gonna organize these scraps a little, throw these out. So yeah, so I've been slowly, kind of working through those, putting things away, organizing things, stuff like that. And I'm super excited about the things that I've found in there that I chose to bring home. And they're going to be a lot of fun to play with. So I have just one more small little pile left to go through on the kitchen counter. I've got my floor is clear now, and I just have one little pile left to go through on the kitchen counter. And then a bunch of, like, I took all of her, like, brads and stuff like that. She had these containers full of brads and eyelets and beads and things like that. And so I've been slowly going through those because a lot of them just aren't my style anymore. Things like that, you know. Okay, let me get my bone folder here. We're going to fold these, and I think what I'm going to do is round the corners of them. So let me get my corner rounder so we can do that. So yeah, I'm just pedaling around here today. One of the things that I hadn't done a video in all last week, I definitely probably had time to do a video, but I was in the middle of cleaning, you know, putting away all that stuff from my sisters and things like that. And I hadn't done my coffee dyeing, so I knew I couldn't put signatures together. And so so part of the reason I hadn't done a video, I was like, I didn't really know what I wanted to do a video of. And I was kind of in the same quandary this morning, but I was just like, I really wanted to do a video for y'all, and I really wanted to visit with you. And so I'm like, well, I'll just cut papers down and I'll kind of piddle around with some ephemera and, you know, things like that. So, and I do have some papers that I know I can get ready to put in here. I mean, it's not all going to be coffee dye paper. One of the things I came away from my sister's with was she had these beautiful packages of letterhead. And so I have them right over here because I came across them as I was putting stuff away. And I want to go through there and pick some to go in these journals. Because they're really beautiful. And they're definitely going to match, you know, anything floral or, you know, anything like that. It's going to go with this collection. That's one of the, I love collections like this that are going to allow me to use stuff that's in my stash. Because you know me, I pretty much like will do ephemera and things like that. And, you know, I like to work with flowers and butterflies and stuff like that. So all my stuff's going to kind of match this. And it's kind of my colors, pinks and greens and like pretty like aqua blues and stuff. So I should have a lot of things that kind of match this. My avocado dyed stuff is going to look really pretty with this. Because every page has some of that pink in it. And so the avocado dyed paper is going to look great. So definitely going to use some of that. I just thought these would look really cute with rounded corners. Just to make them stand out just even a little bit more from the other papers that are going to go in here. So let's do that. The corners didn't match up quite right there. That's cute. I like it with the rounded corners. So that's all I've been up to, really. I mean, not a whole lot. Looking forward to kind of getting to, I've been super inspired with all kinds of different projects lately. That I really want to do. I'm thinking about starting a series, okay? I'll have to ask you guys your input. This is what I do. I don't know if you guys are like me or not. I'll go on YouTube. I see all the people that I'm subscribed to and I watch their videos and I want to try what they did. Or I think, oh, that's a really good idea, you know? And what I do is I create a playlist on my YouTube. So I have all kinds of playlists. I have so many. I've got playlists for crochet, for junk journaling, for ephemera making, for sewing, for even my video games. I have an Animal Crossing playlist. I have all kinds of playlists on my YouTube channel that are private. And they're just for me. And so I'm going to put these in two different piles because we've got two different journals. And so what happens, especially in my journaling playlist, is I'll put all these videos in there and then I don't, like, they just sit there and I don't, like, ever end up trying them. And I'm going to kind of, let's decide what we want for what print we want for the inside. I'm thinking I really want this on the inside of the signature. I love this one. It's so cute with the little postage stamped cancellations and the fairies sitting on them. So I really love that. So let's find the one in here. Okay. So we have that. And now I'm thinking, what do we want on the outside? I don't think it really matters. They're all so pretty. But what I do want, what I see here is, you see this pattern? Blue, and then two kind of earth tones, blue, and then two kind of earth tones. I think we'll probably do it that way, but I think I want to switch and put the butterflies, because if I'm going to have something at the front of the signature, I want it to be butterflies. And we'll probably decorate this page to give it a little more interest. Okay, so I wanted to, this is going to be the center, and then we'll switch these like this, and I'll go like that. So anyway, as I put these together, we'll chat. So what I do is I end up saving the videos to my playlist to try whatever it is that they've tried, and then I never look at them again. So what I was thinking is doing a series where I go through, you know, maybe like once a week or whatever, and pick one of the videos that I've saved of a technique or something I wanted to try and do it. And what do you guys think about that? I just, like I said, I sit there and all of those videos just end up just sitting, and I never end up actually trying what they've done. And so I really want to do that, because there's some great ideas in there. That's why I saved the videos in the first place. And so so what do you guys think about that? Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna grab some avocado dyed paper. I think we'll grab probably maybe a couple pages each. Maybe 2. I might just use avocado dyed in here. We'll see. Oh, and then I do have, some patterned ones that I did. So let's grab a patterned one and 2 plain ones. Okay, now here's the letterhead that I came out from my sister's with. Let me grab it here. It's so pretty. And it looks like there's smaller sheets and then there's bigger sheets. Let's go through the bigger sheets. And it came with these cool envelopes too that open up the top. They're like coin envelopes almost. Okay, purple's not gonna work. Oh, the green could work. What colors do we have in here? We've got pink. Oh, we've got this pretty blue. Oh, look, they're double-sided. Oh, even better. Okay, so let's grab a green for each one, and we'll grab a pink. Do we want, that pink's not the right pink. This one is, but we've got the avocado dyed. So we'll grab pink and we'll grab blue. A couple of colors of each of those. Those are super pretty. I love those. Okay. Got those. All right, so we have those. Let's see, I definitely want an Edith Holden in each one. What I did, another little project I did, is I took all of my Edith Holden pages out of their binding, because it had gotten to where I was literally ripping my pages up as I was trying to get them out. So what I did was I just took all the signatures out of the binding. This is super pretty. Oh, this is June. So even though it's summer, I want to use this. Will I lose the birds if I cut them in half? I will. But I could always fold it. If I fold it like that, then I still catch the butterfly on this part. Okay, so let's use that one. Let's come over here to spring. Oh, this one's pretty. It's just got writing on the other side. See if we can find one that's double-sided with pictures. This one is. Let's do this one. Carefully, see, now I can carefully tear on the where they're joined. If I had ripped that out of the book, I would have just completely destroyed it. So that's why I took my book apart. I was also thinking of taking some of these pages and making some pockets for the journals out of them. Okay, so we have that. So I've got one for each. Let's grab some music. Something with a lot of notes. This one's pretty. That one's got lots of notes. And these are gonna, see how that's all ripped up, but these are gonna be trimmed down because they're way too big. Ooh, this one's got lots of notes. Okay, so we've got some music. Let's grab a couple of lined pieces of paper. This is just a book I've used several times in my videos. It's just a book I found at Goodwill. So we'll grab a couple of these pretty lined pages. So that's, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus our Edith Holden. We've got room for a couple more. I may not even need coffee dyed paper. Let's see what else we have here. Something in here looks good. I've got, this is a wedding paper stack that I brought back from my sister's. And of course I don't scrapbook or make wedding layouts, but it had some really pretty, like, look at that paper. Isn't that pretty? Let me just see if anything in here kind of goes with what we're doing. See, isn't that pretty? That's kind of nice. I don't know. Let me see what's in my paper drawer over here. Don't think that I have anything else of real interest in here. Yeah, I definitely need to do some coffee dyeing. Okay, let's just work with what we have here. And I need to do some coffee dyeing. Let me make sure, what is our size here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. So these are 8.5 by 11. Yeah, so these can just fold, and I don't mind that raw edge. Just adds texture. That's gonna need to be trimmed down. Looks like this can just fold in half because we can catch these birds at the top here. Yeah, that looks good. Now, what size are these? That's the question. 8.5, but they look longer than 11. 16. They're about 11 3/4. But you know what we could do is we could fold one end in like this, and then we'll fold this in half. So that's what we'll do with those. And that's pretty. That's really pretty. So we'll use it like that. Just fold this in, and then fold this in half. Really pretty. Okay. Nice crunchy avocado dyed paper. I love that texture. And once I get my coffee dyeing done, we'll just add a couple pieces of coffee dyed paper. Okay, so we've got 6 here. So 2, 4. So I think we can kind of go every other one here. I'm gonna skip one, go here. Let's do our patterned one. And go here. Okay. Let's see, where will this green look nice? It'll go really nice here. It'll go really nice here too. That's pretty. Now let's find a place for our blue one. Oh, so the blue and the dresses and stuff right here. Oh, that's pretty right there. Oh, nice, nice. Now I think we've got something in between each page here. Just double check, because then we can just start adding to. Yep, we've got something in between each page. So let's find a place where our Edith Holden's gonna look pretty. I'm thinking right here. Break up some of this pink. And it still really goes because there's pink in this flower right here. Put our writing paper. Let's put our writing paper right here. And then we just need to trim our music paper down, and we'll do that all at once. Okay, so there's that signature. 2 music papers there. Oh, and then we also, oh no, but I was gonna fussy cut that. Okay, so I want to fold this to where we keep our birds. So let's go right about like right here. That's a perfect little springtime. She's feeding her babies. This definitely needs to be trimmed up because it's very lumpy. I like a raw edge, but when it is like really bumpy like that, I don't like that. Okay. Okay, so, oh, look at that. So that's pretty. And then we had kept our butterflies. So let's put it like this so that our butterfly's right side up. Okay, that's pretty. Okay, these we need to fold in and then in half. All right. These just go in half. Yeah, Yeah, so tell me what you guys think about the series of videos that you've saved. I don't know what I'll call it, but it's definitely, you know, it's definitely that. It's, how did I work this one? I put one right here in the front. And then I think I skipped a couple. Yeah. This one here. And then this one here. Because I really wanted to, you know, like I was thinking I saved all these videos for a reason. And I'm like, they're just sitting on my saved playlists. And I don't, you know, those are techniques and things like that that I really wanted to try. So yeah. Okay, blue one here. Okay, and okay, let's see where we want to put that. Okay, let's break this pink up. And that's what it's going to look like on the other side. That's really pretty. Really pretty. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's break up all this pink here with some writing paper. Okay, let's trim our music paper down and then we'll put that in. And then I'll just be waiting on coffee dyed paper. I'm not really measuring this. I'm just kind of trying to go about the same measurement from the music staff on each side. And we'll see what we end up with and see if you can see this one's got a lot lower of a music staff than this one. What measurement are we at right now? Sorry if my head's in the way. Okay, okay. If I go 11, it's gonna get everything. Pretty, okay. Perfect. Sorry if you can hear my dog coughing in the background. Okay, like that. Oh, this one's so pretty. It's got so many notes. Go like that. Okay, let's see where we want our music. And then we'll also add a couple pages of coffee dye paper. I really like it here. Let's put it next to the pink flowers. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay. So that's a signatures put together so far. We just need to add some coffee dyed paper. Put these in our little bin there. And look at the time. Where are we at? Okay, we're at about 40 minutes. I want to show you guys what I found because I've been going through all my little books. I've been purging things. I found the cutest little book that I had gotten at Goodwill. And I had gotten it because I thought the pictures were just adorable. And I know we've got fairies coming up in this journal, but I don't know if they'll go in this journal. But look at these pictures that I cut out of that book. Are those not adorable? All of these little girls. I think I may use a couple. Look at this one. Is that not adorable? I may use a couple in this book just because they've highlighted some of them with the green and pink. I love that effect. And I think the colors go, and they're just sweet little girls. So I think when I'm doing some ephemera, I think I'm going to put a couple of these together to put in our little spring journals. So, okay. And then I still have all of the stuff. Like I never did get to the sacks and guest checks and flashcards, which I want to do. And I have these little springtime things. I did cover those white, interesting shaped tags. I did cover those. So I have those. So anyway, stuff to work on for these journals that we'll get to next time. So it was great to be with y'all today and hang out and get at least our papers going and our signature. And now I know I need to really get my coffee dyeing done. So until next time, guys, stay safe. God bless you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.